One defeat changes nothing. Coco Gauff is still the best player in the world. Let's go, Coco. In the world of tennis, greatness is not measured by perfection. It's measured by resilience, by courage, by stepping back on the court when the world thinks you've been shaken. And if there is one athlete who embodies that spirit in 2025, it is Coco Gauff. One defeat, that means nothing, because Coco Gauff remains without question one of the best, strongest, most electrifying players on earth. She is bigger than any scoreline. She is bigger than any bad day. She is a champion by heart, by talent, and by destiny. So let the world talk. Let the critics whisper. Let the headlines scream, because you and I know the truth. Coco Gauff is still the queen. She is still the storm. She is still the moment. She is still the best. Let's go. Coco Yellow Art Fire. Fire or losses, just a moment. But Coco is a movement. Sports fans often forget this truth. Matches come and go. Scoreboards change. Seasons shift. Rivalries evolve. But icons, legends, movements, they stay. Coco Gauff is more than a tennis player. She is a global phenomenon, a 20-year-old force who has redefined what it means to be young, strong, and unstoppable. Her influence isn't temporary. Her presence isn't accidental. Her brilliance isn't fragile. One defeat cannot erase her Grand Slam title, her top rankings, her global fan base, her phenomenal skill, her magnetic personality, her relentless fire. Coco is built different, and the world knows it. Fire champions. Journey isn't linear. It's legendary. Champions do not rise in straight lines. They rise through storms. Look at history. Serena had losses. Federer had heartbreaks. Nadal had injuries. Djokovic had slumps. But every single time, they came back stronger. Coco belongs in that lineage. Not because she's perfect, but because she refuses to break. Her story is not about avoiding defeat. Her story is about overcoming it. And this defeat, it's just another chapter in the novel of her greatness. Fire Coco's game is too powerful, too sharp, too brilliant. Let's talk tennis. Because when you strip away the emotion, the hype, and the headlines, one truth remains. Coco Gauff's game is elite. White heavy check, marker speed, faster than almost anyone. On tour, she glides, she flies, she covers the court like she owns every inch. White heavy check mark. Her defense, she turns defense into art, into pressure, into winning. White heavy check, marker forehand, now upgraded. No longer a weakness, now a weapon. Heavy, angled, unpredictable. White heavy check, mark. Her backhand, a laser, a threat, a shot, feared by even the world's top players. White heavy check marker, serve, stronger, sharper, more confident. White heavy check marker, court IQ. At just 20, she sees a game with the mind of a veteran. You cannot look at Coco play and deny her greatness. You cannot watch her fight and question her heart. You cannot witness her growth and say she isn't destined for more. One match doesn't change the facts. Fire, her mental strength is her superpower. What separates champions from competitors? Mentality. Coco's mental strength is unmatched. She stays calm under pressure. She remains composed after mistakes. She talks openly about emotions with maturity beyond her age. She doesn't run from expectations. She embraces them. She plays for joy. She plays for the love of the game. She plays for the girl she once was. And for the millions watching her now, this loss, she'll absorb it, learn from it, and move forward with even more determination. Champions don't crumble. Champions evolve. Fire. Her achievements already prove her status. Before age 21, Coco Gauff has already achieved what many players dream of their entire careers. White heavy check mark slam champion. White heavy check mark multiple WDA titles. White heavy check mark wins against top 10 players. White of Arc, world number 3 ranking. White of Arc, one of the youngest stars to dominate the modern era. White of Arc, a global fan favorite. White of Arc, a role model to millions. How can one defeat? Overshadow that? It can't. It won't. It never will. Because Coco's career is not defined by dips. It is defined by meteoric rise after rise. Fire. Coco's heart connects her to the world. What makes Coco special is not just how she plays. It's who she is. Warm, energetic, kind, humorous, authentic. Her interviews light up the room. Her presence calms fans. Her honesty inspires young athletes. When she wins, she celebrates with joy. When she loses, she speaks with humility. When she struggles, she stays real. Coco Gauff is simply loved, and love doesn't disappear because of a loss. Fire. Her fans stand behind her. Always look around the world. Fans wearing Team Coco shirts. Kids posting messages. Teen athletes inspired by her fight. Adults who see her resilience as motivation. Stadiums chanting her name. Social media roaring with support. When Coco Gauff steps onto a court, she never steps alone. The world is behind her. The world believes in her, and the world isn't going anywhere because we know Coco doesn't fall. She reloads. Fire. The comeback will be even more beautiful. Losses have one powerful effect on Coco Gauff. They ignite her. Whenever Coco loses, she returns with sharper focus, with deeper hunger, with fiercer energy, with new tactical layers, with renewed purpose. Defeat lights a fire inside her that no victory ever could, and that is why her next matches will be explosive. Her next tournaments thrilling. Her next season legendary, because heartbreak fuels greatness, and Coco lives greatness. Fire. Coco Gauff isn't going anywhere. Her era is just beginning. Coco isn't just part of the women's tennis future. She is the future. She's already a slam champion, a top-ranked player, an unstoppable competitor, a global icon. But she's also just 20. Think about that. Her best tennis yet to come. Her prime still ahead. Her biggest wins waiting for her. Her legacy being written right now. This defeat is nothing but a comma, not a period, not the end, not even a pause. Just a moment before the next explosion of Coco greatness. Fire. Final message. Coco Gauff will always be one of the best. Say it loud. Say it proudly. One defeat changes nothing. Coco Gauff. White heavy checkmark is still a champion. White heavy checkmark is still adored by millions. White heavy checkmark is still dangerous. White heavy checkmark is still brilliant. White heavy checkmark is still climbing. White heavy checkmark is still rewriting history. Because greatness isn't about being flawless. It's about rising again and again with fire in your eyes. And Coco Gauff, she rises every single time. So let's shout it together. Let's Geo Coco. Yellow art. Fire is still the queen, still the best, still unstoppable. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next